What's up? Back with a video. I promised you guys an initial kind of opinion, just playing with it a little bit, trying to get used to everything about it. Um, Initially, I am actually impressed. Okay, let's start with the actual physical features of the phone itself. First, if you have a big hand and you want a big phone, this will suit you. I mean, you can just see this is actually very, very well done for a big hand person. So if you have a big hand, this may suit you perfectly. Um, so that's good. Good, good, good. The 5-inch screen, no problems. I love the 5-inch screen. It definitely fits me better with my hand than the smaller phones. Um, the camera, I kind of messed with, but from what I could find out, I don't know if you can, I'll try to get in camera. It's not too bad. I mean, it's not going to show up that great, but you can kind of see what the camera's giving you with my rotate camera. And if you want to see yourself, you know, you see my TV and stuff over there. So not too bad. I'm actually impressed with the camera. I like the camera a lot. The camera, definitely a win. Size, a win. Now, we're going to get into something that may be a win to some, and I don't care to others, and oh my god, that's a horrible idea. Back speaker. Okay. Some of you, I know I've seen crying complain about this small speaker in the back. They're like, well, the HTC One has a huge piece of speakers on the front. Well, the speaker deal is really going to be a matter of preference. Because I'm not going to say everybody's going to need a speaker, period. What do you need a speaker for? Me, someone calls me. And on. But other than that, I don't use speakers on my phones. I will pop the headphones in and listen to anything else on headphones. So the speaker's not a big deal to me. I don't really care about. I don't really carry it away. It's a speaker. It will give me an alarm. It will give me a ringtone. That's all I need. If I want to watch movies, I'll watch them on my TV. If I want to listen to music, I'll listen to my sound system. That's just how I roll. So complain if you want, whatever. If speakers aren't a big deal to you, this back speaker, this little small back speaker, is not going to bother you one bit. Another thing I noticed, and I noticed it, you know, I can see it, but the back paneling, this back plastic paneling, what that does, this collects fingerprints. So when you are buying your phone and you're thinking about the black one, I've heard the black one collects fingerprints. It shows up a lot worse because it's black and it doesn't really show up that bad, but it does collect fingerprints. It does collect smudges. You can see it when the reflection hits it and you just see fingerprints running through your phone. So remember that when you're buying it. If you're putting a case on, you probably don't care, which is what I'm doing anyway because these phones are so expensive. I'm only, what, $650 MRSP. Most places have them like $200 with contract. So you're looking at money to people. I mean, to some people, they may have been saving this phone and it's a week of work because they have a part-time job. Others, a little less. Others, a lot less. But either way, you're still looking at an expensive phone. So I recommend a case anyway. But if you don't really want a case because you feel fine carrying in your pocket, I am notorious for dropping phones because I've dropped my iPhone quite a few times. I'm getting a case. Just saying. I got a case on order. It's coming in. I am spending the money on a decent case this time. So, but that being said, fingerprints show up. I can see them. You may not be able to see them on camera. Wish you could get them on camera, but they show up. You'll notice them when the light hits it, and you'll just see the smudges from the fingerprints. So, that's that. Now, let's get into the one that a lot of people are complaining about. And I don't know if they're really complaining, but they just wish they would have went the same route a lot of companies have gone. The plastic. I personally don't care. Like, it's plastic. Like, let me pop this back off. That's pretty much what it is. It is what it is. It's plastic. So I'll pop the back off and I'll show you. I mean, I think my biggest worry was the plastic. I mean, it is a really flimsy plastic. I wish it was a little thicker, but that's a really flimsy plastic. My biggest fear with this plastic is these little notches. I don't know if you can see them. But what I'm afraid of is that I will pop this off and on, and eventually these notches will start to break off. That's my fear. I'll pop it off and the plastic will break. So the plastic does kind of suck. I wish it was a little sturdier plastic. But, you know, that's fine. Whatever. It doesn't, I don't think it affects the look as many people are claiming it does. But I think the fear should be in the notches breaking and the plastic itself maybe breaking if you pull it off too many times. So keep that in mind when popping this on and off. So pop it off slowly all the times in hopes you don't break the plastic casing. Just an FYI. Other than that, I like the fact that it has the expandable memory slot. I like the fact that it has a replaceable battery. I like the fact, the size. I like the look. I like the camera. I like all the physical features of it. My only concern was the plastic backing itself. It kind of may have been nice if they went to the, I don't even know what I just did, a thicker plastic for the back, or do the iPhone HTC One but put a SIM card and a memory slot in it. You know, so that'd be kind of cool. So I gotta get used to power being here, rocker. So I gotta get used to that. But other than that, this fits great in a big hand. Now, let's get to what we actually have as far as your interfaces and how that rolls for you. So when this is what my home looks like right now. I haven't changed anything. Well, I moved Google up top because I like Google up top. This is this up top. This is the time and temp up top. I like Google up top. So this is what you get. So you look at it and you go, okay, now what? And I know a lot of people are. If they go from the iPhone, they're going to look at this and go, now where do I go? So let's go this way. I'll go to my apps. Wait, no, that's not apps. No, that's not apps. Let's go this way. You know, that's wetter. Let's go this way. No, not apps. Apps are that far over? Well, that kind of sucks. And it's only the apps I downloaded. So I wish apps were like right there. That's where I wish the apps were. But you see this little button, this little thing down here. It says you can hit the apps button and it'll give you every app on here. Okay. Then I actually didn't even notice this, but there's a little like arrow right here. And you pull that over and it gives you like your basic stuff. And you can edit it as you need to be, but it's just basic stuff that you may use all the time. The downfall of the apps is the fact that Verizon, Samsung, they put all this bloatware on here. And that's fine. I don't mind the bloatware. Now, my problem is the fact that you can't simply go, oh, let me go down here to stop it. Stop it. Go down here to uninstall. It'd be nice if I could actually go down here to uninstall. Let me just start deleting, you know, uninstall. Let me just start deleting my, oh wait, I can't delete any of those. Oh, I can't delete any of those. Damn, I still can't delete any of those. Oh, there's some I can delete. That's it. Out of 4 pages, that's all the apps I can delete. They're the ones I downloaded. And that's a simple delete. It bothers me when companies don't make certain things easy for you to download. I understand you want to keep things on there because you want to make things accessible to the company, to the customer. But put them on there and let them delete them. If they want to reinstall them later, let them reinstall them. Just let them delete them simply instead of having to go find them and delete them. Which I know there's a way. I'm sure there's a way to. I just got to go figure out how to do it. So that's kind of a negative. It is the carrier, and it is Samsung itself causing this. Um, but other than that, I personally don't find anything hard to use. I know some people will because of where everything is located, because they're used to the simplicity of like iPhone and stuff. I'm pretty actually. I'm liking this, so I am going to spend more time with it, and then I would like to spend time with it today, and then before I actually mail this off, is maybe compare and contrast the two and see what's good, what's bad, and what's ugly about them, and where you may want to stand on it. That being said, initial opinion and review of the Galaxy 4 S4. Physical feature for me, I'm gonna give it 9.5. I like the size. I like the plastic look because it's not really that bad compared to what people want to say it is. Most people will never see the back of your phone anyway because you have a case or something on it. They'll see the front, which doesn't look too bad anyway. It doesn't bother me one bit. The speaker doesn't bother me. I haven't played with half the other stuff yet. Cameras are good, so physical features, very pleased with. A lot of people though may have issues because either they have small hands, they want a speaker, stuff like that. Maybe for everybody else, I'll give it like an 8. So me a 9.5 because I'm happy with it, but a lot of other people may only want to round it out to an 8 because there's going to be something in it you don't like, which is fine. Everybody's entitled to their own opinions. Okay, the layout of the land. I didn't find it hard, but granted, my first phone was an Android, so it was like going back home. When you go back home, you know exactly what's going on. Then I went to Apple, and I understand why people go to Apple, why people hover to Apple. Because one, it has the look, it has the size, it has the simplicity. This is why people hover to Apple. Apple has found something that makes everything simple for everybody, so it kind of fits most people perfectly. So I could see you coming to and go, now what? Well, it's just a swipe screen. Well, if I swipe screen, it doesn't always unlock. It'll give me a box on where to swipe. So if I swipe up there, it's not going to unlock. They may not know Play Store. Play Store may say, oh, Play Store, baby, movies. They may not have done their research. Apps, they might not know that these apps, your apps are actually the last on the page that you downloaded. You may just want to, let's go back. Back home. You may want to go to your apps here and you don't realize that you can't access all the pre-installed apps from here. You have to move stuff around. So there's a lot of stuff on here. Like, I don't care for the big huge story album thing, which I'll probably end up trying to get rid of. This big Amazon thing I'll probably get rid of, and this Samsung I would probably try to get rid of. I'll probably try to get rid of some of this stuff because I just think it's in the way of everything. So yeah, it can be a little more complicated for your average user, your intermediate user, your new to the Android user. But it's really not. It's really not hard. I don't have a problem with it personally. Again, I'm gonna go about 9. Maybe everybody else about 8, just due to the fact that there's a little complexity for a lot of average, cell users as far as technology, average technology aficionados, if you want to call them that. I'd say a 9 for me, just because I can see where the issues will lie, but I don't personally have a problem with them. An 8 probably for a lot of other people because I do see where they will have the issues on finding stuff. But yeah, so I'm gonna play with this a little bit more, figure out where things are, figure out how to do some things, figure out how to get stuff from my iPhone over here, which actually I'm working on now, and just come back, and that way I can officially give you what I think of the Galaxy versus my iPhone 4 before I package this up and ship this off. So that's all I got. I will see you guys later. I hope you guys enjoyed my initial opinion and review of the Samsung Galaxy S4. I am overall very pleased with it. It fits my needs. It fits my size. It fits everything I needed in a phone. Is something better and bigger going to come out next year, 3 months from now, Christmas? Probably. Will there be something that probably will suit my needs a little bit more? More than likely. But when you can't take any more of your current phone, which I've ran into twice already, it's time for you to change. Time for you to upgrade. And that's what it became time to do. So, as much as I probably could have waited 6 months to do a full upgrade, be out of my contract or whatever, I went ahead and upgraded. I said, let's just go and do it. Why not? Get something that I'm going to take pride and joy in for a couple years. And I may not take pride and joy for a couple years. There may be something comes out next year that made me go, $400 without contract and go buy this phone. Because prices may come down. So, I may end up with a new phone next year. You don't know. So, for now, very pleased with the Samsung Galaxy S4. I personally can't find a lot wrong with it. I personally can see what people will find a lot wrong with it. But it is a powerhouse of a phone. It is the chances you take when you release something new. Do you want to go the way everybody else is going, or do you want to stick with what you know is true and works and everything? Tried and true is the phrase I'm looking for. And which is what Samsung did. They saw how the S3 suited most people that bought it, and it was tried and true. So they didn't really go away from it when they released the S4. Maybe the S5, maybe the S5 may look more like the HTC One and the iPhone. I don't know. We're just going to assume. Even Samsung may sell a gazillion S4s, and the iPhone 5 may only sell a mazillion. I'm making up numbers, but mazillion is loading gazillion because it sounds cool. So iPhone may go the way of what the Galaxy did and go to a removable backs. But more than likely, it's not going to happen. More than likely, Samsung's going to go the way of everybody else. Which you can kind of already see in just the shape of it itself, that it's getting, that's kind of an iPhone-ish, shape. So, you're not going to win them all as a cell phone consumer. You may buy one, like it, 6 months later something else may come out and may suit your needs more. 6 months later something else may come out and may suit you. You may be buying a cell phone every 6 months if you find that one, you keep finding something that suits your needs more. For now, I think that will actually last me a while. I think it suits everything I need for now. I'm more worried about my data plan than anything because I use so much freaking data already. And I've only had the phone 2 days. But initially, like I said, I'm pleased with it, and I think it was a purchase that was well thought out, well made, and I think it's going to suit my personal needs a lot more than what my past phones have. And I'm not just saying my iPhone, I'm saying my other Android. They suited some of my needs, but they didn't suit all my needs. I think this phone's going to suit all my needs. I think this is the phone that I needed. Size, apps, everything I needed. I think this is going to be the phone, that's actually going to suit those needs. So, that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed, my initial kind of a quick opinion on everything with the phone. Like I said, I can see what people will find flaws. I can see flaws. It's not perfect, but it's just what the doctor ordered, and needless to say. I haven't played with everything, so I can't give a full review. I just wanted to lay down initial thoughts and opinions of what everything is so far on the Galaxy 4. I appreciate you guys watching. I will mess with it more today. Maybe do a little comparison video with my iPhone 4, just so you guys can get an idea of where average couch reviewer is coming from, and what maybe you'll want to consider. Maybe getting the iPhone 5, maybe getting the S4, maybe getting neither, and maybe go to the HTC One, just so you have an idea. I mean, I know the 4 is smaller than the 5, but you'll give you an idea of where everything lies out. But yeah, so I'll mess with it some more, kind of give you simplicity stuff of it, and of both, and give you complexity of both. And I hope you guys come back and watch. I hope it helps you. I hope it helps somebody. If it helps one person decide on what phone they want, and my videos made you go, oh, yeah, you're right, I can see that, or oh, you're right, maybe I should think twice, it is doing its job. Or if it just entertains you because you're like, oh, let me see what so-and-so said, let me see what so-and-so said. And maybe you combine opinions. But anyway, I'll see you guys later. Hope you all have a good one. I'm going to try to enjoy this day that's been calling for storms all day. Or they're calling them all week, actually. So, I hope you all take it easy. Hope you guys have a good one, and I will see you next time. Peace!